because progressive. But everybody is actually their own character. Nobody's really hyper-objectified in this. There's no like super naked people or anything running around. Everybody has just clothes on, which is really nice.
Does that mean most of the female characters will have the "I'm a strong, independent woman"?
There are a number of countries run exclusively by women as a matriarchy. So yeah.
Okay.
And one of the main figures, instead of being like Jesus, right, is just the Holy Mother. So it's like Lady Pope. So, yes.
Oh, Lord.
This is actually, like, if you ignore the, hey, that badass super officer from space just got her ass kicked by a dragon, right? She's actually a very useful thing, though I think her gear might be pink. So...
It's alright.
You know.
Pink's a color, people can like it.
I think it's at least pink highlights on it, if I'm not entirely mistaken. Shatan's is green, if you can't tell. This thing's going to be green. I think Billy's is blue, maybe.
Well, Billy's was always
There's
blue.
one that's this horrible little fat, choo-choo little anime weed thing that comes and follows you everywhere. And instead of having a gear for itself, it just hyper kaiju inflates into being a giant monster mouse. And
This is reminding me why I don't just watch anime, because it always turns out exactly like this.
Oh, and the nanomachine chick, Esmeralda, she has a very pretty gear, but it doesn't have arms. Instead, it has big giant wings that it fights with that are on the side of its head.
It just...
Yeah, it just wing slaps them. It's really great. It's like that fucking goblin bat I just showed you. Moose, put up the goblin bat!
Noted. I'll put up the goblin bat.
Gotta show everybody. And then when we get to Esmeralda, do a side-by-side comparison of her and the goblin bat and tell me that's not true.
I'll do that, and then I'll cut a comparison between Walter Blanco.
No, Walter Blanco comes earlier than this.
I know, but I need to keep jamming them in there because I'm just so impressed.
I just want to make a note of that we don't forget that you need to do that.
A friend of mine has the Breaking Bad atypical poster where he's just sitting on the throne made of money and everything else like that. For his birthday, I'm getting him the Metastasis Walter Blanco poster to put over it.
Just on a throne of pesos.
Yeah. Make him really, really know.
How much is the peso worth now? I know the dollar's fallen, so it's had to have caught up by now.
I think it's still very much...
It used to be like the penny, right? But
it was a fraction of a penny, like 4 fractions of a penny. For
remember when the US dollar was strong? And you could get like 10 francs to the dollar, and now it's like $1.50 for a euro.
At least we've never hyperinflated to the point of like World War II Germany or something else like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, because that's kind of how you get massive dictatorships and genocide. So yeah, I'm glad we haven't done that yet.
Hey, there's still time.
Hey, but all we had to do was kill every single fucking native on the entire continent and take their land. We got our genocide out of the way before people cared about that shit. And then we kept black people for 400 years as cattle.
Then we
so, I mean, Nazi Germany's so much worse than America.
Hey, German's history and entirely.
Oh, everybody's history. Nobody's hands are fucking clean, man. Except that we were one of the only ones that kept slaves for 400 years.
The old bear, Darth Lucas.
Yeah, see, that's not even a language. Yeah, he's talking to the special sky language.
Okay.
But you notice that's not actually any language. Right? It's like kind of like an ipsum lorem kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just as I thought. There's a missing pirate from the gear to meet him. I just landing in a hand. You were being a bitch to him. Why are you being a bitch to him, you bitch? You're the one that did it.
I was monitoring on the radio, you bitch. Bitch.
Yeah, speaking of Nazi Germany, I believe she's part of the Gebler. So if you want to look that up. There's also Jugend. It's really, they're Nazis. They're space Nazis for the most part. And that's, I think, where a lot of the Nietzsche stuff comes in, because people get really confused. I think Nietzsche was a super Nazi supporter, but it was his sister that supported the Nazis, and after his death, recut all of his books into being pro-Nazi Ubermensch kind of thing. Like, Nietzsche was not a fascist. He was just a very sad, angry man. It's nice.
But you can't get anywhere near World War II Germany without having context of German anything.
Oh yeah, no, it's impossible. I mean, if you need a villain, it's just make a Nazi. Done.
And if it's not a Nazi, just add the word space in front of it and
pretty much
run the dictatorship the same.
Hey, pop quiz, hotshot. Who did people compare people to before Hitler when they wanted to, like, end an argument on a hyperbolic note?
Genghis Khan?
Nope.
Didn't run with Genghis Khan?
Nope.
Let's see, Caligula.
Nope.
They didn't go the neutral Caesar route, did they?
Nope.
Era?
Nope.
No, can you give me an era?
Nope. Yeah. Let's think somewhere in Egypt.
Oh. So we're talking straight Pharaoh?
Just Pharaoh. They would refer to them as Pharaoh. When you wanted to talk about somebody as being as bad as Hitler was, it was Pharaoh.
Are we talking overarching?
We're talking biblical Pharaoh who ruined everything for everybody forever. Pharaoh.
Okay.
Right?
So we're talking Moses.
Yep. Talking Ramses II, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Even though Ramosis. Speaking of Jewish mysticism,
I haven't been paying attention to any of this.
they're just complaining about sky people, blah 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 blah, surface dwellers, blah 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 blah. The shepherds able to control over the surface dwelling lambs, right?
Oh fuck!
It's just name dropping, man. It is name dropping left and right, and it means nothing.
No, you have no attachment.
Nothing.
You have nothing.
Nothing.
Saitan plays.
Oh, hey, Shatan's right here. Cain's gonna pop up in a little while. You're gonna have all kinds of fun shit, man.
Sweet. So it's cramming the sci-fi theology.
Oh, it's just nothing but that. Over and over. And you know, when you're like 15,
game, right?
adolescent, and it hits you right, and you're like, yeah, that means something. And then you start thinking about it, it's like, no, they just named it that. It doesn't actually have anything. It's not even referencing. It's just a name.
No, they're just.
It's like fucking Family Guy jokes, right? It's not actually funny. They're just referencing a thing, right? And it's that kind of reference that happens all the way through this, right? They're not really set up in kind of a biblical mold, even at all.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just name dropping because it sounds mystic and cool.
Did you know this thing happened here? And this history, our world has depth. Because we're telling you, our world has depth.
Right?
Believe us.
Again, it's just like with Evangelion, right? None of the things in that, it's all a bunch of just Freudian, Jungian, pseudo-philosophical nonsense, right? They just name things after things and then pretend it means something. Like angels, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're not angels. They just name them after that so it sounds important. That's
I like
the only
hearing the
thing.
concept more than anything else. When Tony was telling me about it, he was like, oh, angels
Yeah,
sent by God. come
Yeah,
to
men
destroy
fight
the earth.
angels trying to bring about the apocalypse, right?
I'm like, that's a cool concept.
Isn't it? And yet...
Then I watch the show and it's 20 minutes and they make I don't know if I can do this.
I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away.
Ray, help me.
I mustn't run away. Oh, hey, clone mom. Oh, hey, girl passed out in a hospital bed. I'm gonna jerk it all over your fucking face. That was a great movie, though. Animation was mwah.
He woke up midway and he was just listening.
He just jerked off over a comatose woman. After she got her shit handed to her by super angel demon monsters.
Whatever. When else are you gonna have the time?
Man,
Never know when
Shinji
you're
is
gonna die
fucked up. Thankfully, Faye is not Shinji. Faye actually takes control of his destiny and doesn't jack off on nobody. That's Dan's job. That is Dan's job, motherfucker.
She's so well endowed.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I made my wife stay behind and take care of everybody. Let's go on an adventure.
It has literally been 10 minutes of
I
conversation.
know. And again, this is great, right? When you want to read an RPG. And I liked RPGs because they just took the books for me, right? I could play a book, right? And that was my big draw to that because, as everyone might know, I'm a nerd. Oh, yeah, by the way, Veltal and all that shit, right? All of these things are just name drop shit. But go ahead and look it up, kids.
Is Saitan? Oh, okay. He's in the party now.
Yep, Shaitan is now playing with us.
Ellie decided to run off.
Ellie ran away because she's a gobbler piece of shit. Or whatever.
No! Play!
Hey, look.
Something's happening.
UFO.
What the fuck?
Yep. What the fuck is that giant flying Swiss Army knife shit? I think that's a dragonfly.
Allow me to tell you the significance of the Avel battleship. Shit!
Oh my god. But the best thing about all of this is, they're not inventing it. They're just finding it in ancient ruins. So it's one of those, there was an advanced civilization that came beforehand, and we found all of their robots.
It's hitting so many tropes.
Oh, it's every trope.
We just can't replicate the kind of technology they used.
But there's a really cool part in this where it's deals heavily with reincarnation, right? And the inescapability of fate, or moksha, sanatana dharma, all that shit, right? It is a mashup of every major philosophy and world religion just in a blender, and they just slap the names on everything.
How do you... Is that literally, they sat in a boardroom meeting and went, yeah, we'll take a piece of that. Christian religion? Yeah. Peace. Yep. Snag.
Nazis, Jews, got it.
We got the world history.
Dunzo. And then Blanca shows up.
We've invented the world.
Pretty much, yeah.
That sucks.
This is a really great fun game. And I'm giving it a hard time because that's what you do with criticism. But I don't want anybody to think the game is diminished at all by just the kind of tropes it is bearing. Because, I mean, tropes can be used, right? And so many games have come out since then, right? But this was of its time. Fine. It was superbly fine. And if you don't think about it, if you just sit back and enjoy yourself and the sand people come out and... after you fight the Rancor Dragon, you deal with the sand people out in Tatooine.
Fuck. In the midst of the desert.
Yep.
Beyond the forest world. Wow, Satan's so much better than...
Oh yeah, Shatan is the best. How about that, Shatan? That is when you don't have enough power to do the thing. Later on, he gets a katana. But he does the fights without unsheathing it thing for the most part. So he beats him the fuck up with the fucking sheath. Because he's a boss.
Are they carrying... What's the Egyptian weapon called? The crescent?
I don't fucking know, man. Artug watched a lot of fucking StarCraft. What the fuck is that? Stargate? That's the one.
Yeah, Stargate.
He watched a lot of StarCraft, man. You know how StarCraft goes.
I was like, that doesn't sound like him.
Artug loves StarCraft.
He'll just come back and be like, do you know life just got...
Yeah, let's have a life discussion in every video we're making today.
So broken.
It should break you. Fucking fixing shit. What's wrong with you?
He doesn't...
he didn't have to.
We can't continue it.
No, but still. It's important. Let's date this video.
Show that our lays just goes to the point where we just all-inclusive cap every... That was a lot of EXP.
Yep. And I just learned raging.
So flying something.
I don't know. How do I get into this? There. Dodgehill. Great soundtrack for this Great soundtrack for this entire game. It's all amazing. And there's a dude on YouTube, Caleb Elijah. Everyone needs to check him out. Put up a link to Caleb Elijah right now. And he does plenty of game covers, and he does a really great Dodgehill. And there's a number of game soundtracks for this, but pick up the orchestrated one, because that's even better and remixed, and it's got plenty of great vocals, and it's not just old music soundy kind of thing. It's
I hope
really
it
super
feeds
great.
us the history of Dazzle and their Egyptian belief in the sun god, Ba.
No, Solaris is just the empire of the sky, Moosey Moose.
Oh,
This town is lively. You can tell by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on screen.
look at them. They're fucking...
See, they're excavators. They come digging to find monster machines. The soundtrack is so good, though.
What's Weltel?
Veltal? That's the gear he was riding in.
Okay.
Why don't you look up what that means and see what they're trying to reference there, Moose?
Well,
Let everybody at home know what kind of bullshit they're dealing with. There's an ethos workshop in the southern part of town. That's what I had class on the other day. An ethos workshop. There's also a pathos and a logos, but it's okay. I loved it when they became CD games and you could actually have a fucking song on the goddamn thing.
It's very tribal.
Isn't it? No, you're not talking to me?
Outer space region beyond Earth's atmosphere. Weltal. That's all I could find outside of a lot of people calling it Weltal Fae.
It just means universe.
Oh, is that it?
Double check me. Pretty sure it just means universe.
Well, it's got German roots.
Doesn't it?
Who knew this German website would have the definition exclusively in German? Fuck me.
Why don't you just translate with Google Translate, loser? You can tell it's a noisy place because their word bubbles keep popping up all over each other. It's like a fucking Spielberg film over here.
We did it! We did it!
Pretty sure it means universe.
It seems to have just astrological roots. So I'll take your trust on that.
What is the Velt?
But
What's it mean? Yeah! This guy comes back for the entire game.
So just keep telling people to shut up? Or
Look
is he
at
just
him.
going from tavern to tavern drinking?
Look at him.
Big Joe.
Big Joe! Oh, it's great. Big old fucking lush.
Can't y'all just shut the fuck up while Big Joe's
Give me
trying
Big
to
Joe
eat?
a big schmo, motherfucker. That's my comeback. Ho, ho, ho.
He's good.
You can tell he's a major player because he has a character portrait.
Yeah. And a chin.
Yeah. And a little pink star by his eye. Because, shrug. And a bunch of pom-pom things coming out of his neck collar. It's like some kind of weird Kefka.
I know what he is now.
What is he now?
He's...
You're just a big puss, ...
Hey, stop it. He's trouble.
This is a PG-13 game.
He's the effeminate character.
Is he, though?
The flamboyant.
He's not.
He's not?
He's not.
But he's got the pink star and everything.
Yep. He's Big Joe, son. Big Joe. I'd like to feel his presence.
Huh. They don't call him Big Joe for nothing.
Sucky world, you see.
Man, he's got it. He's got it right. Dead to rights here.
Doesn't he? 10G and night, was it? No. Leave me alone.
I don't want to stay with Big Joe.
Menu. Vledivic beer. Ave ale. Hob jerky. Cheese plate.
Just-
Just cheese plate. Because, I mean, everybody needs fucking, what is it, the shepherd's breakfast or whatever? I don't remember. Oh, where am I going? That looks important.
yeah, looks like some type of temple.
Yep. Yep, cutscene. Ooh, pretty.
Cell phone? Picks up cell phones?
Ooh, it's got wiggle fingers. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna grab you. Grab it.
So what a poignant
The
cutscene.
fuck is this place?
Oh, okay.
They have the will to power. Is it, though?
So he brought the gear in with the land crab?
I guess.
Or is it still in the forest just waiting?
I don't remember.
I guess it's still in the forest.
Eat a dick, what's up?
That's how we run our shop. Oh, fuck you. What do you need?
Oh my god. We'll keep that shit. What's wrong with you?
You dumb. You dumb. You
I
dumb as
see.
hell.
Well, I guess we gotta go break into a fucking military compound and steal some parts, huh?
Yeah, it looks that way.
And nothing. Alright.
I like how it gives you the first spider web in the house and then nothing else.
Oh, there's
after that.
lots of stuff. I'm just skipping it.
Thank God.
I'm a fucker. Oh no, now what do we need? Oh.
No.
You gotta go pee-pees? We haven't talked enough, Faye. Come on, talk to me some more, Faye. We're on the bridge now.
They moved to the bridge. It's gotta be something.
He waited the entire time until they were up on the bridge to continue this conversation.
Philosophical, $10.
Oh my god.
$10 philosophical.
We can't find the parts we need. So how about we just don't touch it? I don't like it.
What is the problem, Faye?
Well, I don't like it.
I'm having an internal struggle.
We walked 5 minutes across the desert, therefore we are free and liberated of the desire to use that gear, even though it saved my ass against that weird dragon thing. But I don't want to touch it. I want to fix the town.
I want to go back and fix the town, which everybody removed me from because they're afraid.
Alright, get the fuck out of here then. Yeah, you don't want the fucking army to come in. Blow it all up again. Dumbass.
Just leave it in the forest. Let them be. They'll find it.
Special Force. Ellie's group! Yeah, oh my god, it just keeps going. And going.
Oh, dear God.
Really, there is a lot of gameplay in between a whole bunch of talking. I swear to God, it's not just chat theater. Oh, hurry up.
That's the reason why you wanted this, wasn't it?
No!
You lonely bastard. You wanted to trap me here.
No, I didn't. I hate you. Baka. Oh, when will Moose Senpai notice me? Oh, you're the one not coming up with conversation topics. I'm sitting here pressing X as hard as I fucking can, man.
I'm just staggered.
Just press an X.
This predates any the Heavy Rain QuickTime event thing. This is basically
Oh, this is way before QTEs.
and yet it's walk to this place cutscene, walk to this place cutscene.
It's a Squaresoft RPG.
I know, but it's so
Oh, wait a minute. Where'd they say to go?
catty. Go to the palace? I think they said the palace
I don't
houses
know.
some shit.
What's up with you? Got gear? I got some shit to sell, maybe. Scales? Yeah, I sell that.
It's not important for crafting or anything.
I don't remember if there's crafting.
Buy thing.
That's it?
Is Saitan going anywhere soon?
I think he's with us for a while.
Okay, I was gonna say steal his gear.
Right, no. It might have been smart with Ellie, but I don't remember. I try not to meta too much. I'm on the roofs.
That's all I do.
I know it's all you do. It's because you're a loser, Moose.
Uh-huh.
It's because you're a loser.
Uh-huh.
Who else will fucking sit and watch me do this?
I don't know.
You. Oh, God.
You mean Yui?
Do I?
Saitan's wife?
Could be.
Her cooking
She
sucks.
puts out.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, come on. This looked like an important place. There's a sign out front.
No, go to the end of the map on the right.
Ah!
We're out of gear parts in the warehouse.
This month's goal. Don't let the parts in the warehouse run out. Give repair part to military personnel. Thank you. I'm glad I knew that. That's really important to me.
Oh, God.
Why? Why? Maybe I should have paid attention to what they were saying. Let's see. Hey, that looks important.
Shit. It's a sand buggy.
Hey, he found a way. But first...